good. That's good.
I
So,
hate school. That's life.
go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Valerie Givens, and I live in Chatham, Alabama.
Ooh, I've heard of that. It's pretty far.
Where are you from?
Mobile.
Okay, yeah, I'm like 60 miles north
Oh wow, not too bad.
i-
Not too bad off.
in Washington County.
Not too bad off. That's not too far of a drive. I usually drive most of the time when I can to Florida. If anywhere possible, I go to Florida. Cause I just can't stay out here that long. Especially if I'm like wanting to do something every weekend. I'm going to Florida or something like that. Just for like just a trip, just to chill up there for some reason. I mean, it's Florida. What can you expect? There's a lot of beaches
Yeah,
out there. I mean, it's Florida.
Florida's the best. That's where I was born.
Really?
Yep,
You seem like a Florida person.
I love it. I'm moving back.
I'm definitely gonna move back after I do some stuff. Um, but yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, I'm about business. Most stuff I'm about business. Like if I was to show you everything that I do on a daily basis, you'd be like, "Oh gosh, he sits there and he just thinks about all kinds of stuff that he wants to do every day." Like to be honest with you, I have like things I have to do for my interviews right now. So when we do this interview and we're finished and I post it on the internet, because like I'm recording right now, I have how I do my interviews is if we're doing a Skype, I have this thing that I bought that records our interview. The whole like it even shows your face. It records the audio. It records everything.
And I moved here when I was 5,
Hmm.
so I started school here. Um, but my favorite thing to do is go to church and work out. I love to work out. Um, I played volleyball for 4 years and I cheered for 4 years and I thinking about trying out for a college cheer team, but I'm not sure yet because we'll just have to see.
You know, we're gonna have a lot of fun with the music tour. We're gonna probably go for like 4 days. Florida, 2 events in Florida and 2 events in Dallas. I'm responsible for the venues. Connor's responsible for the hotels, and Emmer is responsible for all the flyers. He has to make about 4,000 of them, 2,000 for Dallas and 2,000 for Florida. Now, let me tell you this: I know we're gonna sell out, especially if we're giving out 2,000 flyers to 2,000 people, and there's 3 of us. Yeah, uh, we're gonna probably do like venues that hold up to like 250 people at max. So if we do all 4 events, they become successful. We charge $25. Plus of course we have fees and stuff that has to do. We could leave with a good $7,000-8,000, both of all 3 of us, all to put together. So I mean,
to me. You know, I strongly believe in it, and
Christianity, me too.
um, right, and like I live my life to show it, and that's just definitely what I'm passionate about, and I love sharing it with people, and
Yes.
I just love letting people see it through me. And so I'm also passionate about kids.
Oh yes.
Absolutely love kids. Um, they're my whole little world, and I can't wait to have kids one day.
Same, same,
In a
same,
long time, but
same, same.
and it's kind of heartbreaking because like now that they are into volleyball season and they are cheering on Friday nights and I go to the games and it's like that should be me and I should be out there,
Yeah.
but I'm not. And like working out is kind of my substitution because I don't know, I just love it. I go to the gym and I have my family there. Like I call them my gym family. Like I'm going to gym family, and it's just awesome. Like being in that atmosphere.
These things that is passionate about me, and I love that. Like out here in Mobile, people talk down on it all the time. There's not a lot of people who do nothing out here. There's not a lot of people who are happy. There's not a lot of people who are passionate about God or Jesus. None of that. People out here is not doing that stuff. People out here just running the streets. And then you got you, and you got a person like me who want to be out there to spread the good words, spread the good news, and bring past positive and happiness to people's lives. Make a little bit extra for the tour event because, of course, it's going to be expensive. But you know, I'm only here temporary. I'm not here for a long time. I actually have something I want to do now. So I'm giving myself opportunities and I'm opening up new things to myself. Kids aren't well trained like they should be nowadays. It's it makes me sad. I'm sorry, it
Yeah,
makes me sad. Oh god.
and like
Hold on. I'm so sorry.
what is that?
That's my Xbox going off. Those are my friends. That's what I'm saying. They were so loud. There's like 6 different people in a party right now. In my
Wow.
Xbox party. Yeah, we have big parties. But anyway, we need that. We need those type of people who are very passionate for kids. Cause I'm now like I go on Snapchat on the daily, and I'll see like people want to talk about they want to help kids, or I'll see people on there who say that they help kids, but they really don't. You know. And then we'll have those people who will play that type of music around around kids. Like I saw this one girl, she was on my Snapchat. She was playing like rap music, and it was all cussing and talking about having sex with a woman. And I'm like, don't play that around no little baby. That's a toddler. That's a
Yeah.
little child. That baby. It's not even one. It's like a few months old, and you're just playing that type.
Get out.
Mm-hmm.
And And I want to be able to tell them that there is a positive side to it.
Mm-hmm.
And like even I want to be able to bring my faith into it and be like, through Jesus, everything's possible and he will heal you. And if you make the decision to accept him, you'll be in heaven with him one day and you won't feel any pain.
Exactly.
And so like that's just something that I really want to be able to help out. I also felt called, it was four things, and the other thing I got called to was ministry.
Whatever
I
contributes to God.
also, dealing with kids, this past summer I went on a mission trip to Nicaragua.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was awesome. But I had the chance to spend time with many kids, and they just all surrounded me. And even though there was kind of a language barrier because they speak Spanish, and I speak very, very broken Spanish, uh, it was still awesome just getting to love on them. And we talked to each other. We didn't know.
I don't. If it's a person that speaks Spanish on the phone, it's on the line with her, she'll speak Spanish with them.
Wow.
And she'll be like, huh? That we're back on. We're back on. She was being such a little jerk today. My Skype recorder is being a jerk today. It does not do this to people. It does not do this to people. I feel like when I do interviews on Skype, I feel like it's gonna do this to people it does not like. I'm like, look, you have to like everyone, okay? You have to like everybody, not just one person. Not just one person. You have to like everybody. So tell me, what are your goals? What kind of goals are you gonna set for it? I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, for this year, for the rest of this year, yeah, for the rest of this year, what are your goals for the rest of this year?
Well, mainly the thing that is very important to me is my grades.
Mm-hmm.
And but mainly at the beginning of this year, my goal, like at the beginning of this school year, my goal was to keep my grades up because of scholarships, because I need lots of them. And I just don't want anybody to bring me down. I want to be able to be that positive person
I love that.
and encourage people to be their best. And so basically that's my goal. But really, I need my grades to be like sky high. They're not, but I need them to be.
Yeah, at least get them high to get them scholarships. Yeah, no, I know how you feel. I mean, I had to go back to college myself because I was in college when I was in Dallas, but I moved back out here. So I moved out here, so I'm just like, okay, this. I'm going to photography school though, photography and film school, and I'm going to basically just get that out the way because, like I said, I'm very passionate about photography. I love, love photography. Like,
I have an uncle actually that is a photographer for big time like deals in New York City.
oh, I see him. I see him. See, but I won't sign no contracts with anybody. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, Jeremy, we're just gonna have to need you to sign this contract right here. That contract out my face. No, I work for myself. They're gonna be like, but Jeremy, we want you to sign this big deal. No, I'd rather keep going with weddings and doing my own thing and making my own films and making my own movies and doing my own thing. Cause I'm trying to come out with a movie, well, a TV show next year for the summer. Okay, it's a big TV show about my movement in general, about what I do, my whole movement. There's gonna be different scenarios, so I need a big cast. So each there's gonna be. I'm trying to figure out how many seasons I want because I want a lot of seasons. I mean, we might go from like we're thinking about doing like I'm thinking about doing like the most, you know, probably a good very very good 10 20 seasons with each season containing like 30 to 50 episodes in each
Oh my
season. So
gosh.
yeah, I'm gonna need a cast of about 100 people. But like I said, the seasons are gonna differ, right? So like, let's say if I have some famous viners, right? Because that's what my plan is. My plan is by this year reach a big broad fan base, and then next year I have a big fan base to where I can reach out to the bigger celebrities to get them in some of my TV show, and get some of the top notch cameramen to record the whole movie and get us on. I figure out what I want us to do, and so I'm gonna have a big cast. And our plan or the goal is for this whole TV show. Main goal of this is about life. It's gonna teach you about life. It's gonna teach you about respect. It's gonna teach you about relationships. It's gonna teach you about your career goals. It's gonna teach you about situations. Like if you're facing bullying or something like that, I'm gonna have a scenario, one episode that's about straight up bullying. So it starts off with a kid who goes to high school. Boom, boom, boom. Bullies knock at his door. Come right to his locker. Well, hello you. Hello you. They pound him, ground, whatever they do. I mean, some of the episodes, you know, are gonna be very sad. They may even make you cry because it's gonna be heartbreaking. You know,
Yeah.
and the thing is, it's gonna be so sad that I'm gonna have scenes where, like, because I pretty much have most of the scenes planned up already, but I'm gonna still write a big script. I'm still gonna have scripts for all my seasons, all my episodes, and all that stuff. But I'm even gonna have a scene like an episode where that talks about depression, and what happened is he also this kid also goes through bullying, but what happens is somebody in his family dies.
Oh my gosh.
So he's definitely. I mean, it's gonna make you happy and it's gonna make you sad. So that's what my TV show is gonna be about. It's gonna teach you about life, a lot about life. So I hope to get a good rating next summer. I really do. I'm gonna release the first season. We're probably only gonna release about 10 episodes during next summer because, like I said, I gotta write my script. We gotta act. You know how people are when they don't do the scene right. All right, guys, we have to replay this over and over again. Come on, hurry up.
Right.
Cut 400. Take 458.
Yeah.
I was like, you still ain't got the scene right. Take 1,000. We done did 1,000 scenes out here today, guys. What's your problem? Can you not remember one freaking line? It's one line to remember, okay? Now do it again. So, that's what I plan to do. And I'm gonna make it happen. And I gotta say this. I thank God and I thank Jesus for that. I thank them for everything that they given me. They gave me so many like I don't have all these talents if it wasn't for them. I wouldn't be doing these interviews if it wasn't for them. Like I wake up every morning feeling happy that I'm still able to like feel myself and like touch my hair and be like, hey, what's good? Let's see how my butt hair on the top of my head. Like, yo, I'm glad to still be able to do that because like, some people they die in their sleep.
That's exactly right, and that's something that so many people take for granted. It's just like that we don't have to wake up in the morning. I mean, God can snap his fingers and we won't. And another thing that people just take for granted is just like what we have in our country. And just going to a different country really showed me what we had in our country. And so
I
my
just don't
biggest
want Trump to
thing,
be a president. I just don't want Trump to be president. That's just I just don't.
you don't want Trump to be president?
I'd rather keep Obama rather than him. I just don't see our country going to do because the thing is Obama did do a little. He did. I gotta say he did do a little bit good. He did good in the office this year. He did pretty well. I mean, especially killing Osama bin Laden. That's a good thing. He's gone. Thank God. But the thing is, we have ISIS. That's what's screwing everything.
I feel like, personally, okay, I'm going to get real. I'm just going to tell you exactly how
Go
I
ahead.
feel.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
personally, I don't think Obama's against ISIS, and I think he is basically welcoming them
Yeah.
into our country, basically by saying we have all these refugees coming in and blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna go to change topics real quick and go to Donald Trump.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
People say, I had somebody tell me Friday, they said that they didn't want Donald Trump because he was racist. And my response to that was, no, he's not. Like, they were talking about how he wants to send Mexican people back and build a wall. Well, to me, that's not. The thing is he's trying to take into consideration that us as Americans, this is our country,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't need our country to be torn apart. We don't need our jobs for our people to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the things that all the immigrants are doing is they're coming in and they're taking our jobs.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which, I tell you, I have Mexicans in my family. The thing is, they're hard workers.
They really are. I think you're right on that. We are losing, but yeah, think about this too. A lot of Americans nowadays are working for themselves. A lot of people, like, well, we're talking about our generation though, like 18, 19 or older, like 20, before you get 25. Before you get 25, okay, most people in our community that are before 25, excluded Skrillex. Skrillex has already passed 25, but he's been doing DJ for years. But as far as I can see, yeah, we are losing jobs, and that is a problem. And the wall doesn't sound like a bad idea, but I feel like as the whole world, I'm talking about the whole world in general, not just us. I feel like we should be able to go to a country, and be able to explore how our country is, how countries are, because we want to explore the world, but we have to pay so much. It's hard to get a visa. It's hard to get this. It's hard to get that. It's so hard to get these things that they want us to get just to go to another country. You know what I mean? Like, why do we have to pay 200 or more to get a freaking visa just to just to come to a country? You have to pay another $190-$200 for a freaking passport just to go to another country. Like, could y'all, like, the price for traveling is so expensive that some people can't even afford that stuff. Some people don't even have $190. Like, if you see that there's a problem and why the Mexicans are coming over across the border illegally, then at least change the prices of how much they have to pay to come to America. Like, they're making them prices way too high for those people. They can't afford that. They don't get paid that much out there in Mexico. We get paid more than they do. We get paid way more than they do. I mean, if you go, at least make the passports like $50. $50. That's affordable. People, that means $50 is easy traveling, and everybody can at least get one chance to explore that country. We can go to Cuba now, thank God.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
We can go to Cuba. Now we can go to Cuba. And that's another state, that's another country that's opened up to us, Cuba. So we can go to Cuba now. But still though, I mean, I feel like just the price of traveling should be cheaper. I don't know, the presidents ain't probably gonna do nothing about that. But if anything, I have these interviews and I'm sending these to the president. I don't give a damn what these. I'm sending a letter to the president. And I'm gonna have his ass look at I will blow his ass up with letters. And if Donald Trump becomes president, I'm sending his ass a letter and be like, dear Donald Trump, so and so. So I'm literally gonna write a huge letter. Like, it's gonna be huge. Like, he's gonna get the envelope and that bitch gonna be like this thick. Cause I'm like gonna go deep in the thought of how I feel. The reason why I do these interviews is because I want everybody to have a voice, and I want to make a difference in the world. And if you're gonna make a difference in the world, you have to send stuff out to that media. We have media. We have social media now. We have ways we can reach to the presidents. We have ways we can reach to the mayors. We have ways we can reach out to people out here now. Whether it's through email, whether it's through letters, whether it's through Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, we have a way to reach out to these people. So I thought, why don't I do interviews? You know, I could sit here, talk to a person, see how they feel about the world, and do it. Like my question, I'm about to ask you the question of the month. This is September's question of the month. So here we go. What is respect to you? What does respect? What would your definition of respect mean to you?
Well, it definitely starts with how you speak to a person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't think it matters who it is. I think you should respect everybody. Um, but the way you speak to somebody and the way you arrange your words can determine whether you are respectful or whether you're disrespectful. And respect is really important because it determines the attitude someone else has to you. And so, um, basically, if you're going to be respectful to somebody, you're going to be kind to them, and you're going to show them that you're not going to take what they say and just throw it out the trash. You're going to listen. You're going to be a listening ear.
Amen.
And even if it's something that you don't like, or you don't have to tell it to that person's face. You can keep your words to yourself.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
But it's how you speak to somebody. So if I was to go to one of my teachers at school and say, I'm not doing this, that would be very disrespectful. And a better way to go to the teacher would be to go to her and ask, okay, well, I'm not quite sure why I have to do this assignment, but I would just like to know, I don't really know how to do it. And just go to the teacher and like explain kindly. But in a respectful manner, because that's definitely something that's wrong with our country today is there's not respect.
Especially if it's not words. Think about this: females, males, relationships, countries, all kinds of stuff has to do with respect. Like I get mad every day. Okay, I sometimes don't. I don't even go on my. I barely go on my Snapchat. I post on Snapchat, but I used to be on my Snapchat on a daily. I can't even get on there no more because all I see is females just disrespecting their personal selves, disrespecting men, acting like their relationships are all this when the girl herself is a pardon my French, but is a whore. Okay, why?
Yeah, that's a cool thing. Is self-respect is something that's lacked.
Please, I just hate that when you don't.
I've not felt as when you actually fought. You were on. You did.
I muted the party. But you are totally right. Self-respect is a big thing that we need in this world. You're right. Females don't respect themselves nowadays.
They don't, and it breaks my heart because I don't know. It's just kind of something that's been raised up. Parents haven't been very well influences on their kids in a positive way. And I think that has to do a lot with it. It's the parents.
It's like I said, the music you listen to, the way you live your life, and then the way you treat people. Those three things depend on those things decide on how you are as a person and how your heart is. Four things. So your heart, you have the music you listen to, because music is a big influence in this world. It really is. You have, of course, the way you treat people. You know, if you treat people dirty, and you treat yourself dirty, you don't care about yourself. That's not. It's not cool. Like this one person told me, "Oh, I'm not average." Okay, well, okay. I said, "What makes you different?" Okay, I'm about to put this girl on blast. I hate doing this, but I do this for a reason. Because recently, she was a girl I was talking to, and now she's dating a football player. Yeah, she's dating a jock. She left a guy who had a career, a real career, not something that's gonna only last for a couple years, and then you gotta leave the football. You have to leave football. But something that lasts me for years. I could be a photographer for goddamn 70 years old, still out there going extra slow with my camera and still taking photos at 70 years old and still doing good at it, versus a guy who's a football player. And most football players, you know how they are nowadays. They aren't that respectful. I've met a lot of football players, and they were dicks to me in high school. They thought they were so better than me. They tried to fight me. A lot of them think that they're the top dog because they play a sport, and that's what makes them good, and this and that, and they can get all the girls. Like, man, it doesn't matter about how many girls you get. It's about your heart. If you have a good heart, people will love that about you. People don't accept me because of this. People don't accept me because of what I look like. What I look like shouldn't matter to you. What goes on in here and what goes on up in here should matter.
That's right.
The way I treat you and the way that my heart is should matter to you. If I treat you right and I treat you respectfully and I do everything that you need me to do, and just be like, I don't care about you. I don't like you. Forget you. But I'm not. I care about how a person feels. And people don't understand that, and people take me for granted. But anyways, on back to my topic. When we talked about how girls don't respect themselves. So, you got guys who date girls who pretty much go around dressing as if they don't have any sense. Okay? You probably don't know who she is. Probably don't. But this. So, I started talking to her about a month ago. And the thing is, she told me she was cute and everything. And so that night, I kind of was having a little nervous breakdown. Because I was I sometimes have breakdowns because, to be honest with you, you don't know this, but I've been in more than 50 relationships with a female. And that was in the past, though. That's been in the past. I don't do that no more. But I'm still paranoid for my relationships. I'm very paranoid. Like, sometimes I can't even sleep at night because of how outrageous they are, you know. And she's just like, you being emotional makes me not want to like you. It makes me not want to like you. And then she's like, and I was like, oh, well, do you like somebody else? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. And then come to find out, that's who she likes, a jock. Versus somebody who potentially and really would give her everything that she would ever want, and give her real love, show her what it really means.
I think somebody just might have got to my house.
Uh-oh.
If my parents come, I'm gonna have to get off because I can't go to my room because my Wi-Fi don't work good enough.
Is your room right upstairs?
My dog's being dumb. No, but
hold on.
It's on the other end.
Somebody knocked on my door. 1 second. That was my cousin that came through the door. My mom woke up. I was like, "There's something in your nose." She was like, "I know." I was about to go on my mom's nose and be like. I didn't do it. But anyways, that's just how I feel about respect. And you're right. So next question of the month. Next question. What is something you would change about the world? What is something you would like to see change about the world? And go and this is what I'm gonna say. Go deep inside your heart. Let it all out. Okay.
Okay. I think. Let me see how to word this.
I believe at 4. It's Sunday. Continue.
I think that I know where I live. I've been several places, but I'm just going to go off of the world that I live in on a daily basis. And everybody feels like they have to follow the crowd.
Woo! Oh,
Um, is that should not be what you do, because I can say I go to a really small school, and so basically everybody wants to do what everybody else is doing. Who's not? I mean, and it's very rare. Like, people that aren't following the crowd and doing what everybody else. Like me, I don't party
Ooh,
and I
ooh,
don't drink.
ooh.
What?
I'm going in. You are a blessed girl. You, Valerie, you are blessed. For real, for real, for real. You. To be honest with you, I know it's gonna sound awkward, but that's the type of girl that I'm looking for in life. A girl who does not. I hate a girl every second who always says she wants to go to a party. She wants to do this. I hate that stuff. I stop. I don't even go to parties myself. And that's what I feel. That's beautiful. That's just that. I'm speechless right now. Continue this. Continue. I'm listening. I'm speechless.
But my thing is why would you want to be like everybody else? Be your own person. Like, sometimes, like, somebody that isn't in with the in crowd can make a comment, people will laugh at it, when really that person has so much wisdom and actually really knows what they're talking about, but because they're not in with those people, they don't have a voice. They don't need to talk.
Hmm.
Um, I think that um, it's definitely coming to the world is definitely coming to a place where it's hard to live in.
Hmm.
Violence is going up a lot.
Especially police officers.
People
Police.
just think that they can go around and kill people, and that's not okay. Um, the whole gun laws things, I don't think we should have to have laws on our guns, but I don't think that it's appropriate for people to just buy them and go kill them, which I know that people are sick in the head. I mean, there's some people that are smart, and there's some people that are sick.
Yes.
And then there's just some people that are dumb in between. Like, recently, you might have heard about it, the incident in Central.
Hmm.
You hear about that? That is just absolutely sick.
It is.
And I would definitely, if I could change about the word, I'd take the violence out of it. I mean, without it, I mean, we can live peacefully. Like, why would you want to live with this kind of stuff that abrupts the world and just, like, makes things messed up? And, like, as far as, like, ISIS and terrorists, that's ridiculous.
It
Like,
makes you
why?
cry. It makes you cry. It really does.
It does. It breaks my heart so much because I just genuinely love people,
I
and
do too.
it's not one person isn't happy with their life, so they want to go kill 80 people.
Yeah.
That's not right. And I definitely think it's a mental sickness, which some people, some different religions think that I'm gonna go kill some people and I'm gonna kill myself too, and I'm gonna get praised by God for it, and I'm gonna go to heaven when I die. But that's not the case, because the only true God is God, that was the Father of Jesus Christ, and
Hmm. The Almighty.
that's right. And, like, He is Almighty, and
Yes.
He does hold the world in His hands. But I see it based on what the Bible talks about, and when the world's coming to an end, I see it happening.
I do too.
Like, I see it happening, like, before my own eyes in this generation.
In our
Before,
generation.
yep,
That's why sometimes I say, you know what? I sometimes say I love my generation, but then I hate it. I do. Because the way people are these days, it makes me. I'm like, I just wonder why the hell am I on in this generation? Like, I belong bad as it is now.
hey, I'm on 1%. I'm gonna go get my charger. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, what's good, everybody? See you doing the interview today. with Valerie Givens. It'll be on YouTube later on. Did she fall? I thought I heard her fall. I thought you fell for a second.
Me?
Yes,
Why?
because I heard a big pow. I was like, she must have fell. Oh my
I was running. Oh, that's another thing that I left out. I have so much stuff involved in so much stuff. I forget everything. I run track. I'm on the track team.
Really?
Yes,
I didn't know.
I am. I love it.
Are you the fastest runner on your team?
No. I am 5'1", so I am kind of slow. But it's okay.
I used to be really fast. I think I slowed down a little bit. I don't know. I slowed down a bit, but I have no idea. But like you said about what you would like to change about the world, I'm the same way. The thing I want to change about the world is acceptance. That's my biggest thing. Is accepting people for who they are, not judging somebody because of what they look like, because of they're pretty, or because of they're the most.
Hold up just a minute. I'm trying to get my phone charger to work and it's not working.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Are you serious?
Yeah. You want to see it? Let me show it to you.
Oh my gosh! What did you do to it?
It's just been used for plug in.
You had to plug it in.
Yeah.
Plug it in. Plug it in. I've never heard that commercial in a while. But like I said, what I would change about the world is acceptance. We don't accept people for who we are. We'd rather, talk down on them, talk trash about them, make them look bad. Like, I know right now the only thing that's bad about me that I could tell you right now is my hair. I'm getting my hair cut really soon. Trust me. This is going away. It's not getting shaved down all the way, but just imagine this side gone, all this gone, and imagine this looking like a square all around
Wow.
and it's shaped up. So I'm gonna be very clean cut. And yeah, my pimples, that's about it. That's the only thing that just needs to be, that I'm just trying to do to myself. But I'm not trying to change myself up. I don't try to look all good. I don't try to dress all nice and try to buy the nicest shoes. Like, I wear Vans, okay? I wear $45 pair of Vans. I have 6 of them. I own 6 pair of Vans. And,
Wow. I own 2.
So, yeah, I love
I
Vans.
like Converse too.
Oh, hi. I used to like Converse, but I wear Vans. I'm not a Jordan person. I don't really like Jordans. People be like, oh yeah, Jordans make you a better person. No, it doesn't.
Nah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Just because you got nice shoes don't mean a thing. See, that's one thing I want to change about the world is acceptance too. And like you said, you want to change the violence world. That's a big thing that a lot of people I've heard from interviews told me. Violence is one thing that they hate. I hate it. Because the thing is, to be honest with you, you know what I feel like the biggest violence is? And you may see this. It's relationships are getting worse. Think about this.
Oh yeah. People don't know how to treat other people.
Think about this. I've been seeing on Instagram a lot of videos of women just getting hit,
Oh my gosh.
beat up, punched in the face. And then you have, of course, you have investigation discovery, just seeing all these deaths between boyfriend and girlfriend. And then there's a lesson, like I'm telling people, like, there's a lesson to be learned when you see these TV shows that involve a woman killing a boyfriend, a boyfriend killing a girlfriend, or a girlfriend killing a boyfriend. Like, you have to, for real, learn a lesson from that. That teaches you a lesson of just be careful who you date. Don't just date anybody. Know somebody. Know doing good. If you see that they're a good person, whether it's social media, whether you Skype them, whether you see them face to face, anything, if they are a good person, that's a person that you need to be with. That's just somebody you need to be with, because people hide things all the time. See, I don't hide nothing. I let everything be known about me the first time we meet, and there's a reason for that. I open up everything. I let you know how many relationships I've been in. I let you know what I've been through. I let you know what I've done in my past. I've done stupid. There's a reason why I have a new Twitter, and there's a reason why I use that Twitter, and there's a reason why I got kicked off of Twitter at one point in time.
Oh my gosh.
I got kicked off. I'm gonna tell you one thing, alright? And you may think, oh, he's such a bad guy, because I was. I got kicked off of Twitter because of peer pressure. The reason I say peer pressure is because I was 13 years old, 14 years old, and I had caught a child pornography charge at 14. On Twitter.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was in Texas. It went from Allen, Texas, to Arlington, to Frisco, to Plano, to Allen, to Michigan State, to Kentucky. It went to Florida. It went to California. Before I deleted that post, there was more than 100,000 retweets and more than 200,000 likes.
Oh my gosh.
It went. I deleted the post. And the thing that was bad about it, followers just kept racking up. I literally go to the principal that day, the day that they found out, and had to go up there, and I had to watch him just delete my Twitter. And what they did was they just took me out of school. I got suspended for school for like a whole week. 3-month probation. Had to do a required class. We had to do a video in school. Everybody had to do a video in school for sexual harassment because of me. I got made fun of for the rest of pretty much my school, pretty much 9th through 11th grade. After 11th grade, once I hit 12th grade, I was done being called the class being called class clown, being called that, all kinds of names. I was called so many mean names in school. I was made fun of. And now I look at those kids today. What the hell are they doing? Absolutely nothing. I'm sitting here, I'm smiling, and I'm just happy that I'm like doing what I want to do. I'm happy that I do this with people. I give them voices, just like I gave you a voice today. I let you speak out on how you felt. I let you speak out on yourself. And you know what? It's beneficial, because guess what? This is going to the media. This ain't just for fun. Yeah, I have fun during my interviews. I laugh and play around, and I crack jokes most of the time, sometimes, and that just makes it fun. But in all, lessons that you learn from different people that you learn about their lives. Just like you said, you have a passion for kids, you have a passion for helping people, and you have a passion for God and Jesus. That's going to teach somebody a lot. That teaches somebody that when you put those two in your life, they'll give you opportunities. They give you opportunities. They open up your doors. They look for what you best fit for, and they give you that. And that's what I love about that. You're very passionate about it, and that's beautiful. And you're a beautiful girl. Truly you are. And look, people are going to say things about you that are stupid. People may even think that you're not pretty, but you got to ignore that, okay? This is coming from me, my heart, my heart in general. People are going to say something negative about you, go walk one ear to the other and just be like,
Single bit of what other people say. I'm gonna do me,
exactly.
and they can do them.
And you just keep on with that beautiful smile, just like you have right now. Keep that beautiful smile on your face. Don't let it stop. Don't let it drip down. Keep that mug just happy. Do that Oshi smile. Be like this, and smile hard with your eyes just closing through. Let me show you that Oshi smile. This is that smile you gotta do every day. This is that smile you gotta do every day. Smile every day. Just be happy and just smile every day. Don't take life for granted. Pull off that Oshi. You gotta pull off that Oshi smile.
Wow.
Pull off that Oshi smile. So just smile every day and be thankful that life is here and that you're still alive. Because like I said, you're a beautiful person. You have a beautiful life. You're happy, and you have a beautiful passion that you want to accomplish. And I support you all the way.
Thank you.
I support you. I do. I support you a lot. There's a lot of, I know once you actually go deep into my website and you look through all those tabs, I'm supporting. I'm putting out, getting the word out. There's a lot of people. I have music videos on there from people. I have their SoundClouds on there. I have Twitter tweets from people who actually do covers of music on there. I have somebody. I have a girl um, who has this club for girls who that are about accepting themselves, and it's only for girls, and they have to be a certain age. They have to be 18 or older if they have a reference, and they have to be 20. It's really for a 21 and older group. So, I have people I'm putting out on my website who do stuff like that, and it's just helping people is what my goal is, and I'm going to continue to put more smiles on people's face. I'm going to continue. You guys are going to benefit from it, not me. It's just all the interviews are going to fall back on me when it comes to the end of the day. They're going to wonder out who the hell did this. Well, who's the guy that sent all these interviews? Who did this for me? And then I'm going to be like, hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
So this was you that did this. Yeah, but I'm like, please don't give me the credit for these guys doing these interviews. You give these guys their praise. You praise these people for this. Don't praise me for it. Okay? I'm saying praise Valerie, praise Tiffany, praise DeAndre. Don't praise me for this, because I'm giving them an interview, but I'm letting them use their voice. So don't give me the praise. Give them the goods, okay? I'm just here because I love helping people. It's my goal. So, I just love life. And I'm glad that you are happy with what you want to do. And I accept that. Fully, I do like that. And I can't wait till many other people get to hear what you have to say about that, because good thing is they have 50 minutes of Valerie speaking about herself and how she feels about the world. So, that's a good 50 minutes. Some people be on interviews with me. I'll tell you a little story. One story. I did an interview with this girl, and it lasted an hour and 30 minutes. But needless to say, we were still on Skype afterwards. Once I cut the interview off, it was off. We stayed up. It was 9 o'clock on the dot. We stayed up till 7 o'clock in the morning, still doing our interview, still talking to each other, till the sun rose. So you do an hour and 30-minute interview, and then we stay up. We just keep talking to each other. We just give out a conversation. Then you see the sun just rise up. It just starts rising up. And we're just like, whoa, we're still talking to each other? This is crazy. So in all, I did an hour and 30 minutes interview with somebody. And then at the end of the day, sun rose up and we're done with the interview. We're done with talking to each other. So, it's beautiful just what happens. I just love it. I just love doing what I do. And I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you so much for really giving me a chance to talk with you about this, because it makes me happy. My heart is beating right now because of how happy I am. I'm always happy when I get new interviews and new people, because a lot of people don't cooperate with me, especially these big top people. You were holding that in, wasn't you?
I sneezed earlier, but it wouldn't come out.
You should have just let it out. You should have been like, come on, sneeze, just sneeze. You should have just sneezed it out. But I'm just glad that you gave me this chance to do.
No problem.
Would you like me to put you on Snapchat or anything like that? You want people to know that you coming? You finna do it? You finna be on my YouTube so people can check you out?
If you want to.
All right, let's get you on Snapchat real quick. Let's get you on Snapchat. They gonna see my face too, cause I'm a weirdo.
What are you gonna do?
Say that we got a new interview coming up tonight. A new interview getting posted today, cause I'm like trying to finish all my interviews. I'm doing I got new thumbnails coming out for you guys.
Are you gonna screenshot this?
I'm doing a video. It's just I'm just videoing around my laptop.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a little video, but before I do this, but I have new interfaces, new thumbnails for my interviews. So how the thumbnails are is, give me a picture from you, and I put the and your name and interview at the bottom. Has your social media on the side, like your Instagram name on the side, and then it has your my movie stuff, and it's a black, the background is black. So that's all the new thumbnails that will be for the all interviews. So it's gonna look real nice when it's done. Like that way, you can just search through and be like, "Oh, I like these." Excuse me, I like these thumbnails. You're going like, I like these thumbnails. So, but anyways, guys, there's a new interview, and yes, I'm on Snapchat. Say hi to Valerie, everyone.
Hi.
There we go. Okay, let's turn the sound down. All right, there we go. There we go, and we are posted. We are posted. Let's get it. Door at work. I'm not going in. I forgot to clock out last time. I did. I forgot to Yeah, I forgot to clock out last time. I told the guy that was there because I was start too far driving off, and I'm not finna turn around and waste more gas. So I was just like, dude, can you clock me out? He did never respond.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know what's about to happen. I mean, I'm either still clocked in or I clocked out. If somebody clocked me out, thank goodness. If I'm still clocked, well, they probably already did. He probably checks to see who's still clocked in and stuff like that. So I'm probably clocked out for the night. So I'm good. So but thank you, Valerie, for thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you a lot. If you wanna keep in touch with me on Instagram or anything, I mean, we could still chat it up. I'm free and available anytime for you. I will make time for you if you need that. If you need to sit down and be like, hey Jeremy, can I talk to you? What's good? I'll be like, yeah, sure. Come on, talk to me. What's going on?
Did you put that video on your Snapchat that you just did?
Yeah.
Like on your story?
Yeah, it's on my story.
Okay. Send me your Snapchat name. I want to add you so I can see it.
Alright, cool. I got you here. Let me.
But I have to go do chores.
I know that feels.
Yeah, apparently you do Sunday chores.
Alright, Val.
Have a good day.
You have a good day too. I'll keep in touch, alright?
Bye.
Bye.